Hello everybody, Richard here, playing another 8 Regents game, playing Qohor, Baratheon, which I've never played before. A hastily arranged game. We only arranged to play this game about an hour ago. Yeah. My opponent could only really do tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, and I could really only do the weekend. Gonna mulligan this. No econs against winter. Stark winter seems attrition-y. Maybe some 2 claim. Not thrilled about that. I am more thrilled about this 5 card setup with Azor Ahai Reborn. Okay, I think we do this. No attachment, which means I think, well, you control no attachment, increase the gold value on your opponent's plot. Doesn't seem ideal, but let's go with it. Oh, it's a massive. Rickard, the North Remembers is problematic because I don't have that many locations. Brand for events, okay. So what have I got? Azor High, Kings Road, Melisandre, Crescent, Port, Stannis. No R'hllor Chud to play. Bit sad. Okay, what's my opener? Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Oh, gotta be the maiden. Let's go with that. Winter Reserve. So apparently I'm told that I should be going first. Don't have any intimidates or anything at this point. But if I go first, I can maybe get the attachment out. Could get Azor Ahai Reborn on this guy. Yeah, shall I go first? I don't know. Well, let's go first. Okay, another mill dupe. I have got a R'hllor to play. Lightbringer on Stannis can be good. Okay, so what do I want to play? I've got 5 gold, potential 2 resources. So that's 7. Could be 9 or 8. So Stannis, but then I don't have a 2 cost to play, which means it's just Stannis and Lightbringer. Seems pretty terrible. What can I do with this guy? Alistair Florent, what does he do? Draws me a card, leaves play. Oh, he's R'hllor, so I'll get a kneel out of it. Same with Stannis. My reserve is 6. So 1, 2, 3, and maybe Azor Ahai next round. Let's go with it. And then I think I just do another mill dupe. Like we're going to save Alistair for next round. Let's go with that. Don't know how good this is, but at least the Lightbringer means my opponent doesn't get an extra gold, which I think might be a thing. Crescent seems good if they run the milks. Not sure who they'll be milking, but Crescent seems nice. seemed okay. Don't have many R'hllors in hand though. Got everything except R'hllor. Got a Knight, got a Maester, got one R'hllor. Got some econ for the next round. I'm hoping that this isn't running too many resets. Must be running at least one, maybe the Stranger. Something to be aware of. Cannot remember what else is in my deck, to be honest. I think, what can I Qohor out for? 2 cost. So I can win a challenge with Stannis, trigger Qohor, get rid of Lightbringer, but what can I get into play? I think I've got a hunting accident maybe. Red God Blessings in the deck. Maybe a Strangler. Obviously I'm not hunting accident anything on Rickard, so it might be a positive thing. Not sure whether it's worth to get milks or anything yet. So I've got Daisy. So I've got a Northern Armories, which means Rickard can do work. I could get a Warhammer, but then this only triggers after. So I need to stand, win something, maybe an intrigue with Mel, get the Warhammer on Stannis, and then trigger it. Does that work? Hopefully that works. I think maybe we go for it. Do we do military first? I think we do. So let's see if you want to defend with all 3. It will force him to use his Northern Armory. I'll still be able to get more challenges in. Oh, 10 spectators. Is he going to do it? Thinking about it. Nope, he just defends with a Chud. Obviously want to get some attack on the swing back. So let's apply claim. Gonna kill the scout probably. Not gonna trigger Qohor. Renown stand. So I mean I can't win a military. My question is, do I want to Qohor away this attachment now that I've used it? Red God Blessing could be handy. I mean, the +2 strength doesn't seem amazing. What were the other 2 cost attachments I had? Hunting accident, not great. Let's do intrigue. Daisy's gone. Do I want to trigger Qohor? I don't think. I think I've got hunting accident. Red God Blessing, which isn't amazing because I still can't win anything. And then, so I think I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I'll sit on that. No power to take. Could potentially get renown. got a very VDable board, but I think probably lose Mel at that point and keep these, which sad as it would be. Need to get Alistair out to deter the reset. Military for 2. I'll oppose. Rebecca very kindly made me a cup of tea. Is my opponent going to do the power challenge? If he is, he probably wants to stand Arya. So it'll be unopposed. If he isn't, well, maybe he wants to do it with Bran to tie Dom. Nope, just going to let me win Dom. Yeah, it didn't trigger the Ricard, which could have been nasty. Okay, and now we have choices to make. So, do I trigger here the Smith? It's nice gold, it can afford to get me stuff. I think this seems okay. Another winter reserves. Okay, I'll go for that. Okay, so I'm going to get 5 gold. I have 2 resources more, potentially 7. I've got a limited, which I'm going to get out. But first, I'm going to trigger the Smith. No, this is how we do it. Then we get our econ, so we've got 8 resources. So I want to get Ador a high. And then what? Sweet sleeper condition. So Ador high is 3. So I could get out some more characters. Am I ever committing then? Maybe. Or should I just go with Azor a high and my reserve is 4? Okay, we're definitely getting this out. So now we load. So we're not the high strength person. Although the stealth can win challenges, the strength makes it much more difficult for them to oppose the challenges. Now I'm thinking about more law. So do I just get out something? This guy, Alistair, draw a card. He is the law. I think I'll do that. Now do I nail this guy to do it? Maybe I don't. He is not. Yeah, I'm going to do it, I think. Ah, Warhammer, man, I should have nailed that guy to do it. Should also have certainly going to trigger the Smith if he does another location. got lots of gold, which becomes a problem in the later rounds. Of course, the one thing that's gonna be a problem is car hold. If car hold comes out, it's a problem. Rob. I'm probably gonna want to sack something, maybe Lightbringer, to get a milk. Okay, so what's he got for power? He can North remember to stand his board, which means he's gonna have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 18. So I'll just do the military here. I mean, the surest Qohor trigger is intrigue. That gets a milk on the rocks, but it also loses my renown. So I think what I do, maybe I just do a power. Got no power to take, so I think I'm just going to do intrigue here. So do I get a Warhammer? No, I get a milk because he can North remembers at will. Got rid of Bear Island, that seems good. Okay, so I don't have many laws left. I don't really want to do military. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared of the Rickard and Rob on the board at the same time, so best get Rob milked. It's clear our opponent is running Sweet Sleeps, also clear that his board is light. No defenders. Not this time. Power, because you need to oppose it with more than just Bran, which is a stronger icon. So you oppose it with Bran, which gives me some draw. Don't feel like I'm doing the challenges in the correct order or cohoring in the correct way. Got power for 2. I think you can win both of these challenges. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Should just oppose them. So I could claim Alistair here to nil Rob and protect myself from the military challenge. Oh no, I can't. It's power. Of course it is. So you're going to go in with both. So if I unoppose it, something will die, but I'll get Dom. If I oppose it, we don't progress the game. So I think I unoppose. I'm going to kill the Lancer because if I play Mad King command next turn, and I've got a Chud to help with reduce. I mean, Rickard's really powerful at this point, but my opponent isn't actually using him. Select a card to ditch to reserve. Give me this guy, I think he's a bit expensive. So barring the gates doesn't seem great. He's probably not going to reset. I've got nothing I want to bring back. King in the North seems like the most fun. His board's good. I think I'm Mad King here, possibly. So we get grey wind attachment. I think that cancels triggers. We'll have a look when it enters. Oh no, we can look here. Stealth, oh that's good. When the effect of a triggered character ability would initiate, return a rival card to your hand to cancel. Seems nice. Who's it going on? Qohor. Interesting. Okay, Godry and Acolyte. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most amazing. I'm going to need a character to stay on the board with Mel and Dennis. None of the candidates to stay on the board are amazing, but it's going to have to be R'hllor. So if it's R'hllor, it's the Infiltrator who's not great, Godry who was not great, but he can be bestowed. I've only got 2 gold. He can be bestowed 1. Chud. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go with a military icon, I think. Maybe that's Godry, maybe it's not. Do I trigger Mel? I think I do. So my idea here is I nil Ricard. As long as he does Grey Wind it. That would have incentivized him to get rid of him for the Mad King command. I think that's all I do. The Mad King command gets, yeah, it's going away anyway, so I don't think there's any point. So I could have marshalled Godry and then played another one out to bump him to 2 strength, which might have been better play. Oh, thinking about it, you know. I think he definitely got the advantage. He got more econ winter plots which go with his agenda. I'm not really rushing that fast, which is a problem. Plus side, got some draw with Stannis potentially. Here's Bear Island. I mean, the ideal scenario here is I do a military with the infiltrator, the intrigue with Melisandre, and then the power with Stannis. Jury sticking around them, and then power with Stannis, and get 3 intimidates off. Shadow, nasty. Is that a mirror? That could be bad. So 3 characters. Yeah, I think we're going to have to keep. He's going to cancel Alistair, but then I should get 3 intimidates. Hopefully, that just leaves him 1 character. Is that what I want to do? I think it is what I'm going to do. Because if he cancels Alistair, he doesn't cancel my draw, and I want the draw. Select 3 attachments, so I want 1, 2, 3. 3 locations, well, I might as well keep mine, right? And select 3 cards I wish to keep. So probably going to keep these 3. He doesn't seem to have a negative attachment, just protective attachments, which is why I'm going to risk binning off Crescent. I think the next round would be King in the North, if I maintain this. Yeah, let's see. Because if I play King in the North, he can't trigger any of his stuff. Last chosen end upon the bottom. Maybe I'm going to need some claims. Don't matter. On the bottom, I don't think I have shuffles here, so. So he's going to. Well, I would cancel. So he chooses Rickard, Arya, and Joy. So bye bye, Rob. Yeah, I guess Grey Wind is coming to hand. They get to keep an extra card, which I'm sure it must be nice for him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the card goes back to his hand after Mad King command kicks in, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe not. Maybe, how could he keep? He didn't cancel it. Okay. So we're going to have Mira blank Stannis potentially. Yeah, it's going to be a straightforward get rid of my econ for Rickard. Okay. Let's do intrigue. No, let's do military. Oh, I should have done intrigue. Had intimidate. Damn. Yeah, intimidate, kneel one of those, then blah 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 blah. Mirror blanking, these guys don't really do a lot. So he's opposed for 5. We'll apply claim. Alright, do we want to sack these yet? I don't think we do. Oh, maybe it's not mirror, maybe it's Shadow of the North for extra claim military. Okay, no, I think that's acceptable, because if it's Shadow of the North, he can't stand. So I guess my question is, do I want to Qohor into a bodyguard? Is there going to be a Valar? Maybe not at this stage. Hunting accident seems bad. Lightbringer, not worth getting rid of a high, I don't think. I think that is pretty much it. So I think I'll just keep what I've got. So if that is mirror, there's one claim. I'd probably get rid of something on board, getting lighter. But fuck it, let's do it. Get a card out of it. It's going to cancel that. Oh, he had car hold. I think if I lose a military from Mira, I lose the dupe off Mel and risk Valar, perhaps. There we go. So we risk the Valar. Because Rickard is a thing. So now we're going to have to play our chuds next round. So bad side, lost a Mildew. Good side, I have power on the opponent faction card to potentially take. My cards in hand seem better, so I'm probably going to play Barring. Get rid of a card to reserve. What do I get rid of to reserve? The attachment can be good to find something. Probably not going to Emery, so yeah, I'm thinking King Plot. But I can keep Mirror away, so there is that. Let's King Plot. Barring might have been the better call. Okay. So my options here. Red God Blessing and a Chud probably is most likely. Which Chud? Shall I play this out? Yeah, I think I'm just going to play cards out. Probably gonna suffer some extra claim. Which I'm not a fan of, but I can kill the two Valor Chuds. So the only thing that can be triggered is Stannis and Qohor, because I think it's just block character, locations and attachment. Yeah. "21 Spectator the Hope." Shrey isn't finished. Alright, so do I get rid of the Red God Blessing early to get a Lightbringer? I think I do. I don't have enough military to block Mirror, so I don't think I want to cover anything else though. Can't trigger Lightbringer, so he won't stand. Can I get disputed claim on Mel? I think I can. And then in theory should win Dom. So we know there's a mirror. I mean, if that last card is Winter is Coming, then it's game on. And honestly, it could be Winter is Coming. It could be the greatest Winter is Coming for 3 claim military. So we're taking a risk here. Nope. And that should be game. Well, that turned out to be a little bit more straightforward than we had dared hope for. It just shows the power of Azor Ahai Reborn, Lightbringer and Warhammers in the Qohor shell. Still good if you can go fair. So unfortunately, I don't think my opponent could have viewed Rickard a little bit in the early rounds. That might have been really good for him, just to chip away at my board date, especially when he had the Winterfell Stewards. That might have made it harder for me. Northern Army turn 1, could have used that. I've managed to basically neuter it from then. Yeah, card hold as well. He had card hold. That would have been nasty. I would have had to save some money and Qohor into Siege by the Guard. If he'd have played that, that would have slowed him down considerably. That may have bought him the time he needed to win, because let's face it, he's got 2 claim military there. I'm going to struggle to get more cards out. My next plot probably going to be buying the gate, and I'm not going to get a great deal of gold, but who knows. Anyhow, thank you for watching the video. I'm sorry it's mainly been me muttering about what I should and shouldn't do, but at least you get an idea of what people are thinking when they play these things. Okay, until next time, ciao.